Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In my previous video, I talked about the FR most important chapters, the ABC category bifurcation as well. In this video, I am going to talk about the AFM most important chapters and how to study AFM, what is the flow that you have to do so you are able to complete the entire AFM in 1.5 days. All these things will be covered in this video. So let's start with the video without wasting much time. So as you can see on the screen, this is the AFM strategy and the resources. This is the video which I posted even before qualifying my CA final exam, where I have talked about what are the videos or the resources that you need to study or go through before giving your exams. So this video is in a playlist called as CA final exams, and also I will give you a link of this video so that you can refer to this video and complete your preparation in a 100% manner so that you are able to deal with any kind of exam, any kind of toughness in the CA final exam. So now coming to the important chapter list. So I have bifurcated the entire AFM in 4 sets. So in AFM, there is no ABC category bifurcation, because in AFM you will definitely get one question from each chapter. That is for sure, and that has been the trend for the previous attempts as well. So in this video, I'm not going to tell you which chapter you have to study well and which you have to skip. I'm going to tell you the way you should study so that you are able to complete your 100% revision and also not get bored while doing the entire revision. So let's start with the first set. So in the first set, I've included 3 practical chapters and 1 theory chapter. This is the way in which I also studied during my 1.5 days and in my last revision as well. So I know that you are going to give your last revision right now or doing your last revision right now. So this might be helpful for you guys if you follow this strategy as well. So the first set I have included mutual fund, advanced capital budgeting. These two are very small chapters, or I would say scoring chapters, but are on the easy category type. And then there is a merger and acquisition chapter or portfolio chapter, whichever you prefer, it's upon you. But the ideology here is that you have to do 2 small chapters which are scoring and 1 big chapter, so that you are able to give your 100% and not even get bored. So that is my strategy that I have shared with you. Now the last thing that I have covered here is 1 theory chapter. So in 4 sets you will find 1 theory chapter in each of the set, because theory is a very important thing which you cannot ignore in AFM. Let me just write it. So theory is very important in AFM. Even in my exam, I scored 8 out of 16 marks. I lost 8 marks because the questions were new and they were not practiced by me. But I received 8 marks because the questions were copy pasted from that entire theory chapter. So in this way, you will get 16 marks of theory in your exam, and mostly the questions will be repeated if the paper is on an easier side or a medium difficulty side. Now coming to the second set. The second set is also constructed in the same manner. So the first thing that you have to start with is merger and acquisition or portfolio. So if you take portfolio here, then you have to do merger and acquisition and vice versa. Then these two are, so the second chapter is easy one, business valuation. The third chapter is valuation of securities. So I have not kept valuation of security in the last or in the third because it is a very lengthy chapter. It contains valuation of bonds, valuation of equity. So all these things are covered in valuation, and it is a very big chapter. So here I would prefer that you do merger and acquisition and valuation of securities, because merger and acquisition, the rhythm is fine, the questions are easy, and you are able to crack it in 2 or 3 hours. But in valuation of security, you need to ratify the formulas as well, and you have to do lengthy sums as well. So do in this manner. And now the fourth thing that you have to cover is the second theory chapter. So you know the 4 important theory chapters. So do that. First you can take startup. Second you can take securitization. So in this manner you can do the theory chapter, it is upon you, but you have to definitely do the 4th theory chapter, that is a must. Now coming to the third set. So what I have done here is I have taken down or noted down each and every remaining chapter. So I started with forex, and I will request you to do forex entirely, because if you do forex thoroughly, then your IFM and IRM becomes easy, because they are connected to forex. Even derivatives, some part of it is connected with forex. So forex is the base of all these 3 chapters. If you understand it well, then you are able to link the forex concept with these 3 chapters as well. And also forex, in my attempt, it came around to 20 to 25 marks. And mostly in your attempt, the questions will be limited to forex, because they will not repeat this pattern again. But still you will get 10 to 15 marks of forex. As per the recent ICI trend, they are testing n number of things from different areas. So there are chances that forex will be tested again at a very high number. So do forex thoroughly. Then you have derivatives. Derivatives, if you do it thoroughly, then it is a very easy chapter. Also the questions that come from derivatives are from an easier side. I have seen in my attempt as well as in my previous attempt, the derivatives questions are very easy. If you do it properly, then the easier questions will land in your paper as well. And IFM and IRRM has only 10 or 20 questions. So it is fine. Even if you give half a day, you will be able to complete with these two chapters and you will get one question of 6 to 8 marks. So in short, if you do these two chapters, you are securing 10 to 12 marks for yourself. So think like this, if you invest a decent amount of time in doing Forex thoroughly, then your time invested in these three chapters will go down and then you will be able to easily score from these three chapters and also revise them in your 1.5 days. And the fourth set contains of risk management and the fourth theory chapter. So risk management is only a half-hour study, and fourth theory chapter, even if you consider it, it takes only 2 to 3 hours. So each theory chapter, if you do it for the first time, it will take you 2 to 3 hours, and the next revision will easily go through. And my motive is to give you 4 sets is that if you study in this manner in your third revision as well as in your 1.5 days, then you will be able to cover everything and also remember the most important part. So if you see the entire bifurcation of the chapters, you will see that there are some easy chapters as well as there are some difficult chapters, so that you get in a flow and you like AFM and you are able to do the entire sums in a very easy manner. This is the logic of bifurcating the entire AFM in 4 sets and also easy chapters plus tough chapters plus theory chapters. So the entire coverage is also here. Now some key points here, that there are no A category. I have told you that. So I have told you the second point as well, so that you are able to do your study in a very smooth manner and the AFM does not burden you. And I have also shared the picture of how I did study in the last 1.5 days. So as you can see, I have marked down which chapter I studied first and which chapter I did last. So I have just changed that in this because once studying I realized that there should be some change, and in this manner I have created this important chapter list. There is no important chapters here, but the flow is necessary so that you are able to cover the entire AFM in 1.5 days. And if you have not watched the AFM RTI analysis as well as the AFM entire strategy or the resources that you need to study before giving your exam, all these videos are in a playlist called as CA Final Exam, and also they are in the description section. So watch those videos as well, because these videos will also help in your preparation and will give you a perspective of how the actual exams are. CA exams require a certain kind of preparation and a manner in which you prepare so that you are able to clear that exam. The most important part that you are going to face is the 1.5 days. Because after FR, after whatever the way your FR goes, then in 1.5 days you have to complete the entire chapters of AFM and also revise the theories as well. So all these things you have to cover in 1.5 days. This is the strategy that you have to keep in mind, or you have to keep a mindset that you have to complete the entire thing in 1.5 days. And that is why in last revision, if you are not able to complete the entire revision in 3 days, you will not be able to complete the entire revision in 1.5 days. Mark my words, you will not be able to do this. That is a guarantee. If you want me to write it, I will write it. But this is a guarantee. So you have to complete your entire last revision in 3 days only. Then only you will be able to do it 1.5 days, and do it in this manner so that it gets very smooth and you are not pressured by doing the big chapters at the last and easy chapters at the first. That is what most students do, and that is the reason they don't find AFM interesting. So that's it from the video. My health is not very good, so I'm not able to give you a proper explanation of how the thing should go, but I have given you a brief, and I know you are smart enough to understand how to study by looking at the PDF only or the word file only. So that's it from this video. I will be coming with the important chapters or ABC category wise bifurcation for other subjects as well, and these videos will come one by one, so that your entire videos will come by 15th of March, so that you are able to strategize your 1.5 days and it does not become a burden for you, and you are able to complete the entire revision in the 1.5 days. So that's it from the video. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care, study well, and bye bye.